go and see the world and just show them what it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Leia and my channel is all about sharing my travel experiences and also the experiences of other people, especially the expats and foreign travelers or any foreigner that is traveling or living here and experiencing life here in the Philippines. So today I'm excited to share with you my interview with Mr. Vitomir Maričić. He is a multiple world record champion in free diving. There are times that he comes here in the Philippines to train Filipinos in free diving sport. So let's see how he is doing, how he is coping up here in the Philippines, and what are his experiences here in the Philippines. So let's go check him out.
So my name is Vitomir Maričić. I come from Croatia and I do free diving from competing, education, teaching, doing materials, doing safety protocols, different kinds of courses, training camps, training other athletes, managing national teams and centers. So pretty much everything around freediving. And the Philippines is an amazing country for freediving. It has a huge natural potential, the sea around it. So one of the reasons is that it's generally a cool country, and I've had some courses around here, some camps and events. But then specifically, we are growing the center in Cebu, the Double K Diving Academy. So me and my team are here to kind of help grow it, evolve it, and make it the world's finest destination. So currently I'm here competing in the naked competition of the school, but also with every day we progress, we advance the safety teams. We have a judge course going on, we have diving courses going on, we have safety courses going on, we have world records here, top athletes, and when you have a blend of everything like this together, then everything just gets higher and higher in quality every year, every month, every event. So that's how currently my job is.
Okay. And you guys are only specific for free diving, right? Specifically for free diving, not scuba diving, right?
Yeah, we have absolutely nothing to do with scuba diving.
I know some centers are doing both. So
yeah, but I mean, when you do something on a very high level, it's really hard to combine with anything.
Right.
So, I mean, even if I would do some scuba diving around here, I am certified for scuba diving, but I never have time to do anything in that department.
Right.
I barely have time to go to the gym now here, and there's so much diving going on.
Have you been to other islands in the Philippines, aside from Cebu City?
Back when I was climbing, I was in Manila and an island next to Manila. But my memory around there is, it was just, we had too much fun to remember it.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. and let's say here I've only been in Cebu and Bohol, unfortunately.
Okay.
Fortunately, my experience is limited.
For now.
I'm constantly trying to see new places and new islands, but with all the work here, getting like a day or two off, it's not so easy. But I am working on it, and I'm really looking forward to somehow.
You should.
CTO or Coron. They're like on my list.
Okay. With Siargao too. For Siargao for surfing. If you're into surfing.
Absolutely.
If you're try that.
I would totally like to try some.
So, what's the best advice that you can give to foreigners who are still like going to come here in the Philippines and experience Philippines? Is there like any based from your experience of being here? Is there any do's and don'ts? Any advice?
For me, I think it's a really good country to. I've traveled a lot, like more than 100 countries. I really think it's a huge cultural shock sometimes for people to go directly in some areas of China or India, for example. It's a little bit too hardcore. And because of the huge overwhelming effect that this cultural diversity has on someone coming from Europe or US, for example, they don't really get to appreciate the things that are old. You can find something to appreciate in your country. And I think Philippines, Southeast Asia in general, but specifically Philippines, I think are a good place to have like a buffering space, like the first step. But many times it's going to be the last step as well, because like the natural heritage of Philippines is really amazing with so many islands that you can literally find anything. And the locals are not so like tourist hungry as they would be in some other places in Southeast Asia, which can be interesting, but after a few days it gets quite annoying.
Yeah.
And the language is really well spoken in the Philippines. Most people will do just fine with English or Spanish, so it's really somehow closer to a foreigner coming from the West than maybe some other countries. So I really think it's a good first step, but first steps can often be the last ones, especially here where you come a destination with thousands of islands and opportunities and everything else. The prices are really good. I mean, coming here, if you look a little bit harder sometimes, the first impression sometimes can be that the prices are like that because it's lacking quality.
Yeah.
But you can find good quality of almost anything here. You just need to look a little bit. It's a skill to travel and know how to get your way around. So my first advice would be to have a little bit of patience, a little bit of open mind and open heart. Be ready for something different. But I mean, everyone who invests some time and effort will find this really like a hidden treasure. It's definitely a place to enjoy, maybe even long term. I absolutely feel like I could easily invest here in a business. For my sport, it's very specific. It's like a world hotspot for underwater activities. So for me, it makes sense. But even if not, it's in such a country which is growing and developing so rapidly, literally opportunities are endless. In some other countries, the prices and everything is already settled and fixed.
Right.
I think here you can always find amazing deals, and you can always find buyers. I think everything is possible here. I like that idea.
Yeah, and especially like I could see the progress of even just in Mactan Island, because I was here a few years ago, and this wasn't like really crowded and lots of people, and now like there's a lot of buildings, the Mactan New Town, so it's really, as you said, fast, rapid development here.
Yeah, for example, Mactan, nature-wise, is something that I like the least from what I've seen. It has different, of course, benefits. It's like more like an urban center, and it has a lot of people. But for me, I mean, the best thing about Philippines and countries like this is the natural heritage.
Yeah.
So, but literally, I mean, the school is based here because it's super accessible and super safe, with the hospital, with the chamber, with the airport, everything within 10 minutes. But from here also you can get ferries to I don't know how many islands, and you can just drive the car to the opposite side of Cebu, which is going to be a completely different scenery. So again, it's very easy to move and to relocate, find something else. But for me personally, the urban centers in this part of the world, I don't like them too much. I don't like hot climate in general, and then when you mix that with cold jungle.
Yeah, that was supposed to be my next question. Like, how are you adapting to the heat here?
Yeah, I mean, luckily air conditioning works everywhere, so it's not a problem. But yeah, for me the heat is usually an issue. I don't like the heat and humidity. So you get used to it, like everything else, you get used to it. Yeah, for now it's working. If you have air conditioning, I think you can survive anything.
Right.
Or if you're close to the sea, so it's breezy.
Yeah, it's breezy. But if you're going to also try to go to mountain areas, it's way cooler. Like in Negros Oriental, for example.
I did visit some mountain areas for climbing, and yeah, they were cool.
Cooler areas, yeah.
I mean, still for me,
For you, it's
It's too hot.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
No, at least they're not getting cold.
Yeah. At least, yeah, it's whole year like this most of the time. But have you experienced already the rainy days? Not yet?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
But it's only for a few hours, not
Luckily, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I think the rain makes everything completely unbearable. Like, I have a huge problem.
Unbearable.
Yeah. When it's sun like this, everything can fly, but when it gets rainy, it's so hard to be outside. But yeah, luckily, as you said, it's just for a short period. You grab a coffee, some fruit juice, that's it.
Yeah, it's like that here. It only lasts for a few hours. Unlike in other countries, they last for days, weeks, right? In your country?
No,
Not
really crazy, but
okay.
some people can be a few days.
Okay.
But like that rain is kind of refreshing and nice.
Yeah, at least. All right. So I have a last question. I think you answered already about the retire. If ever you've given a chance to retire here, would you? And
Retirement here depends on the chance, of course. It's some amazing like thing. We really have some retirement visa.
yeah, they do.
It is definitely a country where it's an interesting place to retire for sure. Yeah, it wouldn't be on my short list, I think. I think I'm a long way from retirement, so it's hard to put my head there. But yeah, I can see why people would retire here. I can see myself as well. Who knows? Maybe I can retire next year.
Yeah, who knows? We'll see. And also, if given a chance to if really given a chance to open a charity, is there anything in mind particularly or specifically, if given a chance to contribute to the community, what would it be?
Probably animal and children welfare.
Yeah.
I think that's always something good to me, I think. Whatever the issues are, when you're an adult, you have some power over it, and you can make your way this way or the other. But I think I see that there's a lot of issues with stray dogs, which are usually super friendly and everything, but it's definitely something that should be managed, and people should be aware and educated about the problems that can occur. And I think this is, for example, something that needs to be done. Ocean conservation is probably number one priority in the Philippines. Philippines is the biggest plastic polluter in the world, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Combine that with having one of the greatest spots of the ocean and a huge natural heritage in water and rivers, waterfalls, marine life. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just, you're destroying your number one asset and most valuable attribute. So that needs to change immediately. I would focus on that. Also, work with children. I mean, if they have an opportunity to do sports, to be well educated, to understand the problems of pollution and everything else, eventually the country will change because they will grow up and they will be the opinion leaders and the strong men of their generation. So that's definitely something, and of course, social opportunities and things like that is something that I think every country needs. So that's one as well. So yeah, probably the education and emotional conservation would be first priority.
Yeah.
And then everything else.
Okay. Thank you. Is there any future events of freediving that you would like to invite people to come, especially here in Mactan or the Lift Double K Academy?
The Double K Academy has events like year round and every month.
Almost every month.
And the next, I'm not sure when is the next.
Thank you. Super grateful for you for having this, for sparing the time for this interview. Thank you. All right, say goodbye to the camera.